With our chief meteorologist Jason Simpson, and of course, our meteorologist Taylor Cirillo here. You've been working really hard to track this thing for the last couple of days.
That we have, and the next 24 hours for us, the weather really starts to go downhill. Tomorrow's going to be an alert day, and Taylor, it's all about wind, rain, and storms.
We're going to feel all of those impacts here in Alabama as that center of circulation passes just to our west. So let's take a closer look at some of those impacts we're expecting here in Alabama. Winds gusting as high as 40 to 50 miles per hour in some locations throughout the day tomorrow. In addition to that, there is a threat for a few isolated tornadoes, especially tomorrow afternoon into the early evening hours as that instability increases just a little bit. 2 to 4 inches of rain, which we need the rain, so we're excited for the rain, but because it comes in such a short period of time, that could lead to some flash flooding. We want to remind you, if you happen to drive up on a road covered in water, please turn around and find a different route. So here's that latest from the National Weather Service. We've got a wind advisory, gusts, as I mentioned, anywhere from 40 to 50 miles per hour. That's especially likely in some of our westernmost communities where you're a little bit closer to that center of circulation. The arrival time for some of those wind gusts, 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. for locations just to our southwest. That does include Demopolis. Gusts 35 to 50 miles per hour between 4 a.m. and noon for locations like Fayette, Tuscaloosa, Alabaster, Clanton, Montgomery. And then those winds really start to spread across more of the area between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., impacting locations like Russellville, Coleman, Oneonta, Talladega, Ashland, Gadsden. We did just get the latest advisory in from the National Hurricane Center, and there have been some changes. Jason, what's the latest with Francine?
Well, it's now a Category 2 storm, and we were looking at the satellite representation and the radar representation, and it certainly doesn't look as impressive. But some of the National Hurricane Center's data from hurricane hunters looks like this thing has certainly made it to a Category 2 storm, 100-mile-per-hour winds right around the eye wall as that's moving onto the Louisiana coast right now. This is where it's going. And look at this. It just kind of stalls up here near Memphis, Tennessee, and over North Arkansas and western Tennessee. Because of that, we're going to stay on the stormy side of this storm for several days. So that's the eye wall right now, and it's about 60 miles from one side to the other. This is a massive eye wall. It went through a replacement cycle a little while ago, and it's not going to have time to fully get its strength back together, get its organization back together, but that's not meaning that it's a very weak storm at all. In fact, like we said, Category 2, 100-mile-per-hour winds. The speed inland has started to pick up somewhat, so that's why tomorrow is going to be such a rough day around here. The core of the storm moves almost due north up Interstate 55 toward Jackson, Mississippi, and by 10 o'clock Thursday morning, we are socked in with rain and wind. But then into the afternoon, as we start to see some breaks in the rain, might even get a little sunshine through, temperatures warm up into the 70s, there will be a zone right here across central Alabama where you see those individual thunderstorms. Those can be trouble on the southeast side of the rotation, the circulation, which will be up northwest of Tupelo at that point. Individual storms like these between about 1 o'clock in the afternoon and about 8 o'clock in the evening potentially could produce tornadoes along with strong straight line winds. Here's a look at one of the parameters that we view to kind of get a feel for what the severe weather threat is like. And we're on the lower end, but even low is something to pay attention to tomorrow. Active storms possible both Thursday and Friday. We'll look at specific timelines, get you set for the weekend too, coming up in the 7-day forecast.